This ain't crazy talk. I know it happened, bro.
Well then,
I know.
So what, you want to tell it or not? Because either you're going to hold it in and let it destroy your life, or you just going to tell it now, or you don't even have to tell it. You want other people to tell, but see, people are not going to sit there and say stuff for you, Bryshere, and then you get...
Around you. He been around you, so he know everything. He's seen it.
He tried to black... What's amazing is that Bilal going around here, Tasha K and TMZ talking about...
Tasha K just hit me up. She just hit me up.
I know. Do you want me to...
I gotta say, you are the only one that has been able to get a formal statement from Bryshere regarding the allegations that Bilal had mentioned on our platform regarding Will Smith and Charlie Mack and Diddy allegedly raping Bryshere Gray, you know, an enormous amount of times, and that's the reason why he was able to get on.
What kind of mother would do that to her son? Turn him into a prostitute so you could pretend to be something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a filly. You're a bigger than they're making your son out to be. And when the truth is, she wasn't nothing but a drug dealer's.
Boy, see, this is what I'm saying. This is how we do. He says Uncle Will. He says Uncle Will. I know. We need to start right here. This is how we kick.
Me is that being a celebrity sometimes comes with, like, everybody wants to be successful in a celebrity and stuff like that, but it comes with, you know, sometimes, and, you know, that's the only thing that I hate about it.
After claims that she allowed her son to get involved with Jada and Will through a so-called mentorship program, Bryshere Gray's mother, Andrea, has finally started speaking about what happened during that time. However, instead of accepting any responsibility, she appears to avoid blame and shifts attention elsewhere. The situation has drawn a lot of public criticism, especially as more details continue to surface. Bryshere, who was once known for his role on the TV show Empire and was seen as a rising star, is now facing a very different kind of attention online. His recent activities on social media have raised concern and confusion among fans who remember his earlier success. Many people are surprised by how much his life seems to have changed in such a short time. Recently, things took a more serious turn when police were called to his home after a report suggested he might be in danger. His mother made the call, saying she was worried about him. Bryshere, on the other hand, denied her claims and said she struggles with mental health.
Made a lie and said that I tried to hurt myself.
Now, the thing with this whole Bryshere mess is that he wasn't the only young man who was handed over to Will and Jada for mentorship. Apparently, there were several others before them, but no one talks about them because they are not as famous as Bryshere. They allegedly turned him all out, got him hooked on the hard substances, and then discarded him by servicing him off to other men to have their merry way with his hole. But it gets worse. It turns out that Bryshere actually tried getting back on his feet after he got away from Will and Jada, but they reportedly blackballed him, leaving him no choice but to use the skills he learned from freaking off with them to make him some coin on OF.
Jaguar Wright told us that Bryshere Gray's downfall happened because of Will Smith and Diddy, and now look at Bryshere Gray's X account. This is absolutely crazy. Jaguar Wright called this out months ago, and now look what we're witnessing in real time. Jaguar Wright literally told us that Bryshere Gray was abused by Diddy and Will Smith, and he went running away from them. And we saw his downfall happen in real time. He suffered with addiction issues, and then he was putting his hands on his girlfriend, which ended him.
The situation around Bryshere has raised even more questions because he was not the only young person connected to this so-called mentorship. Reports suggest that others were involved before him, but their stories have not received attention since they are not public figures. Because of this, much of what may have happened has stayed hidden from the public eye. There are claims that his experience had a negative effect on his life, including struggles that followed afterward. Some people believe he was introduced to harmful habits and then left without support. After separating from that environment, Bryshere reportedly tried to rebuild his life and return to a better path. However, it is said that he faced obstacles that made it difficult to find new opportunities. With limited options available, he turned.
They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bryshere Gray left that house
screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
Collectively, including Will Smith. Let's not leave him out. Why your son hate you? Why does your son hate you? What did you do to?
She did not stop there. Jaguar Wright also supported claims about Bryshere's former manager, Charlie Mack, saying he may have worked with his mother, Andrea Mayberry, in ways that harmed him. According to these claims, they were aware of what could happen but still moved forward. At first, many people did not believe his mother could be involved, simply because
When I say Andy, I'm talking about Bashir's mom. I'ma kick you in your in and I'ma go to work North Philly style. You and Charlie, you happy now? He's a gay star. Are you happy now, Andy? For a book that didn't sell? I hope that new husband of yours leaves you. And maybe it's time you tell your son why his father is really in jail, his biological father, for all of his life, and what you had to do with it. You f***ing CI.
Jaguar Wright also claimed that during that period, Bryshere was going through a very difficult time, and his mother, Andrea, reached out asking how she could help him. According to her, Andrea seemed worried and unsure about the choices she had made involving Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Diddy. However, she suggested that
came to me and begged me for my help. I told her to get the away from Charlie. I did everything that I could do to get Bryshere, to help her get Bryshere out of California into Chicago safe, to be ready for filming. She knew he had been, she knew what Will did to him. But because of Charlie, see? And Charlie had promised her all kinds of things. And all she had to do was pretend to be a broken down single mom who worked her way up through the ghetto and raised a superstar for television, when the truth is, she wasn't nothing but a dealer's. That's all she ever was. She went from dealer to dealer, and then she snitched on whoever she needed to snitch on until she could get to the bigger bag, until she got with Larry Lair, my friend who raised Bryshere in $1 million home. Your whole book is lies, Andy. And I hope anybody that bought it asks for a refund and demands it comes out of your pocket every time they see your son's gate. You and Charlie Mack. See, they trying to slug him out so he'll feel too embarrassed to file his lawsuit against Diddy for what Will and Diddy did to him. With Jaden and Justin present, that tape exists.
Okay.
I really hope none of that baby oil was used on those kids. That would just be in bad taste. Baby oil on babies.
You can't say that the flavor camp was sponsored by Johnson & Johnson. You just come on. Come on.
Starting to sound that way, ain't it?
No.
All that talent, and she let Charlie tune that boy up on, knowing that he was bipolar and had ADHD. What kind of mother would do that to her son? Turn him into a prostitute so you could pretend to be something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a filly. You're a big ol' they're making your son out to be, that's for sure. Because he didn't have no choice. You was down by all.
There have been claims that Bryshere once tried to take legal action against Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Diddy, reportedly seeking a large amount in damages. However, it appears that the case never moved forward and may have been stopped before it could even be officially filed. This information came from an online report, and while it caught attention, it was never fully confirmed. People close to the situation say Bryshere was never the same after his time in that environment. Instead of receiving real guidance or support, many believe he was taken advantage of and then left on his own once he was no longer useful. After his connection with those figures ended, his name began appearing in headlines for troubling reasons rather than for his work. This shift surprised fans who remembered his early success and strong potential. At a young age, he had already made a big impact through his role on the popular TV show Empire. Many saw him as a future star with a bright career ahead. But over time, his life seemed to take a different path. Reports of personal struggles, including issues with substance use and repeated legal problems, started to surface. In 2022, he was arrested and later convicted in connection with an assault case involving a woman he was reportedly in a relationship with. This was not his first encounter with the law. Earlier, in 2020, another serious incident was reported when his wife sought help at a nearby location, claiming she had been attacked. Authorities responded, and it took a long time to bring the...
One of the stars of the hit show Empire. Tonight we're seeing hours of new video from his July arrest that ended with his wife flagging down police and telling them the actor had for hours inside their Goodyear home. The bizarre jailhouse interview lasting for 2 hours as they try to piece together a chaotic chain of events.
Just when it seemed like the situation could not get any more serious, a former assistant connected to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith spoke out and shared more claims. He said that during a trip to Chicago,
and he was like, you know, he said, you know Will me, you know Diddy made me suck it, you know what's going on, you know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo, years, all that's coming out.
Who else did you see allegedly on the tapes?
Tyrese with Will and Jada. Then the one with Charlie Mack and Will. Jada's not on it, but you can hear her say, make him spit up, period. So when these tapes come out, people will know.
Many people were quick to believe the former assistant because of how strongly he stood by his claims. According to him, Jada Pinkett Smith became very upset after he spoke out, and instead of taking the matter to authorities, he says she reacted in a more personal way. He even claimed that he received serious threats, which later led to an ongoing legal dispute between them. Reports suggest that the case is still being handled, and at one point, it appeared he was making progress in court. At the same time, Bryshere recently gave an interview where he spoke about these issues for the first time. What stood out to many listeners was that he did not directly deny the statements made by Jaguar Wright or the assistant. Some viewers felt that his response indirectly supported their claims. He also shared that Tasha K reached out to him for an interview after speaking with the assistant. However,
I went to his party. I was with Johnny Blaze.
Your mama tried to lie and say she was there. She wasn't even there. Covering up for stuff because he covering up all his
he said, I get stuck in it though, and it carries with me all these bad shits.
That's because you didn't know. They made you do that and then try to make you. That's why they don't want you in the country. They want you to look crazy so you don't have nothing that you can't. Because so people won't believe you. But everybody already knows something ain't right. I'm gonna send you this thing from the Impressive channel, and she was talking about what Tasha K interview is. I don't know if you want to look at it, but
like thug wise is who? Charlie. That keeps him that thug. Cause you know they got locked up together in Philly before.
But
you see that mugshot?
But Charlie be acting like he didn't put Bilal there, and like Bilal playing like they trying to create confusion. It's just weird to me because
Bilal's the type of
he'll do anything because he getting paid. He'll say anything, and
he been around you, so he know everything. He's seen it.
He tried to black. What's amazing is that Bilal going around here, Tasha K and TMZ talking about.
She just hit me up.
I know. Do you want me to do the interview for you? Do you want me to not say everything but give like to say it like that is not coming for you, but more like, well, with me and Bryshere spilled, and I know he going.
In the meantime, many people have been sharing their opinions online. Some feel deep sympathy for Bryshere, saying his life was badly affected and that he deserved better support. Others have taken a more critical view of powerful figures in the industry, questioning their behavior and wondering how much influence they really have behind the scenes. A few comments even compare well-known names like Will Smith to other major figures such as Tyler Perry, suggesting that fame can sometimes hide troubling actions. At the same time, people are also discussing his mother's role.